The other day, Edwin Sifuna called out Junet Mohammed for stealing the money Uhuru gave Azimio to pay agents during the 2022 election. Now, as we speak, Junet has fired back by saying this, and I quote, "Press statement for immediate release. I wish to respond to Senator Edwin Sifuna, the ODM Secretary General who moonlights for former President Uhuru Kenyatta within our party and who has challenged me to explain why agents in the 2022 general election were neither paid nor represented at their designated polling stations. The answer is simple, clear and verifiable. Former President Uhuru Kenyatta released the funds meant for election agents to his blood brother Muhoho Kenyatta. Muhoho Kenyatta then appointed one Mr. Patrick Mburu to take charge of the recruitment and payment of agents. Mr. Mburu presented himself as an IT expert, claiming he had the capacity to detect and prevent any manipulation of results by the IEBC. To date, Mr. Mburu remains an aide of Uhuru Kenyatta. Just this past weekend, Mburu traveled to Nigeria in the company of Uhuru Kenyatta and Kalonzo Musyoka. Clear evidence that he is not a peripheral figure in these matters. Around the time, Muhoho Kenyatta operated from an office in Westlands that was so restricted that even Raila Odinga, the party's presidential candidate, could not access it freely. Long story short, Junet anasema si yeye alikula pesa ya agents, but when it's all said and done, we can bet Junet Mohammed regrets putting out that statement, because all he did was set himself up perfectly for this rebuttal by Satyabao Lekanchori. And I quote, "Waislamu pia kumbe ni waongo hivi. Number one, Patrick Mburu never presented himself as an IT expert. It is Joe Musheru who ran this con, and when I protested, you, and by you he's referring to Junet Mohammed because this is a response to him, you and Makau Mutua strongly came to his defense. Number two, it is you, Junet, who kept Raila away from the command center for reasons which were best known to you and which are now obvious to all. It is ridiculous to suggest that Raila had restricted access to the command center. Yes, he rarely came, but not because he couldn't. When I insisted that Baba must join us and get a hands-on feeling on what is happening, you, Junet, told me that Baba was too busy and could not be involved or bothered by such small matters as the issue of agents. Number three, when as ODM we tried to set up a backup agents management system and tallying center, you, Junet Mohammed, frustrated it and had it dismantled, almost leading to a fallout between Raila and his loyal lieutenant and fellow political detainee Dr. Oduor Ongwen, an executive director of ODM who was also my deputy. Number four, Raila Odinga appointed you minority leader because he was planning to sell out and needed a broker, and you happen to be a damn fine one. As broker, you have carried your assignment with diligence and dedication and have managed to sell your boss to his detriment and demise. Your job is done. The rest of us are not for sale. Number five, you, Junet, of all people, cannot talk of 2022. More to follow. I, for one, believe this is the last time Junet Mohammed is going to serve in parliament, because the supporters of Raila Odinga now know exactly who made them lose in 2022. And it wasn't Wafula Chebukati, nor was it Jose Camargo, like many suggested. No. Instead, it was Junet Mohammed. Those funds meant for agents were critically needed. And this greed of a few people like Junet Mohammed is what made it possible for robbery to take place. Watu walienda kupiga kura in some polling stations. Hakuna agent wa Azimio. In fact, walikuwa wamedanganywa. Mukifika hivi in the morning, kuna pesa inaingia. After voting is finished and counting is about to start, kuna pesa inaingia. And then after counting all the votes, the final amount inaingia kwa account. Do you know by the time they're going to count, hakuna pesa ilikuwa imeingia. So some polling stations hakukuwa na mtu wa Azimio, na kama alikuwa njaa. So huyo ni mtu hata ungemwambia wewe shika hii 200, wewe enda kula biscuit pale kando, he or she would do so. You cannot steal money meant for agents. And I'm hoping the current opposition is listening into what Ole Kanchori is saying, because he was the chief Azimio agent at Bomas of Kenya. Anywho, let's see what Kenyans next have to say about this Junet saga, and I quote, Zach said, Kenyans voted overwhelmingly for Baba, but the people close to him betrayed him for their own stomachs. These parasites should be punished for denying us the leadership that Kenyans deserved. Georgie said, very true. I can attest that I was a staunch supporter of Raila in Kiambu, but to my surprise, there was no Azimio agent in my station. Alan Keys said, gloves off. That silly person with the name Junet should know his job of brokering will end with that bleep ODM. Justus Silla said, it's only someone foolish who can abuse another person who freely gave a cool 500 million to finance a campaign where he is not a candidate. Shame on you, Junet. Of course, this is in response to Junet insulting Uhuru Kenyatta over the weekend. Sina Gina said, Junet is cooked, fried and chewed. What remains is to swallow him. He is a done deal. Should not talk anywhere in Luo Nyanza and in Kenya. Perhaps he can go back to Somalia and start fresh. That's a bit rude and uncalled for. But what say you guys? Do you think Junet is innocent? Ama hii magari anakimbia nazo ni pesa ya agents? Just drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443. or info@swimmers.co.ke, and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it. If you're looking to import clean cars from Japan, UK, Thailand, Australia, or South Africa, look no farther from Manani Imports. We're talking 15 years in the game with thousands of positive reviews. Now here's the interesting bit. Manani Imports have experts who will carefully load your car into a sealed container, receive it at the port, counter-check quality, and ultimately deliver to your doorstep. Customer service can't get any better than this, and guess what? It's all at an affordable rate. To get started on your journey to own a clean automobile, call or WhatsApp Manani Imports at 0793 687 678 or visit their social handles on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok at Manani Imports. Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Rebuttal. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.